Hi, a good morning, very good morning. So let's start Ionic framework. So first, let me see what type of questions you are going to face in interview round. First, if you analyze this Ionic, then first question will arise: what is Ionic framework and why you use Ionic framework for mobile application development? So first question is written over here, and in answer Ionic is used for mobile application development as it has well-defined MVC architecture in comparison to others like jQuery and Bootstrap. As it is written, you can get jQuery and Bootstrap for front-end design, and which is a little bit slow in comparison to Ionic framework. And as you have to develop an enterprise application, one particular MVC architecture is needed, which is available in AngularJS, which gives support in Ionic framework. So in AngularJS, we have almost six modules support. Model, controller, directive, which makes us easy to write code and which makes the application look and feel very fast. Just like native application, you can interact that application and it will navigate from one screen to another screen in a very fast way. So speed is very important in HTML5 based application, which we were not getting support in jQuery mobile and Bootstrap applications. That support we are going to get in Ionic framework. So we will choose Ionic framework. So why I should prefer Ionic framework over others? It's because it is rich in UI, gives best support, and it is the best platform to develop hybrid mobile applications. It is very fast. What is the difference between Ionic and other hybrid mobile applications? Between Ionic In Ionic, we can get better features like rich UI and performance is very fast. What is the benefits of Ionic framework? Advantage: open source code once run on all mobile devices. One programming language for all mobile OSs. Use, use of well-known web technologies which you probably will employ if you need to develop a server side of the system. Good availability of plugins. Disadvantage: Android is very fragmented and there are very old versions out of there. People still use all there is workaround of crosswalk. Performance are not best, especially with older versions of Android. Don't even dare using it heavily graphical stuff. 3D and video games, you don't have plugins for everything, and if you need something specific, you will need to program it for all target OSs. Is it possible to make responsive apps in Ionic? Yes, responsive design is provided in Ionic framework. Internally, Ionic leverages responsive web design principles to yield optimized experience such as based on screen sizes. Overall, if we consider 12 to 15 screen sizes, you'll get for developing mobile applications, which is provided in Ionic, and for app specific different size is also given in that Ionic icons. Why you suggest hybrid mobile applications? Why not native applications? As mobile applications is growing nowadays in a very fastest way, so if you consider native application, you have to learn two to three two to three operating system languages to develop, which is cost effective and time effective. But if you are going through the hybrid applications way, you have to learn only one language, and you have to build it in different platforms, and some cloud based platforms also available like PhoneGap and Ionic Cloud, which gives us to develop multiple applications in one operating system. What is the difference between Cordova and PhoneGap? Cordova makes sure that it works in all Android smartphones. You need a Mac and Cordova to wrap up it for iOS. PhoneGap makes sure that it works on all iOS and Android smartphones. PhoneGap build services lets you do it as iOS apps development PC. However, if you are serious about iOS development, you should definitely go for a Mac. Which IDE is an Ionic application development? Actually, we need an editor. It's not an IDE. So Notepad++ or Sublime Text is the best editor, which is preferable for Ionic application development. Which IDE is good for The question is wrong. How to call API in any application? Hmm. So, in want to call one API, API is nothing but a REST or SOAP-based service. So, for that, we need to have a controller. In on controller, you have to get that URL to which URL you want to hit, and after that, the response we can get. And for that, two callback methods will be there on success, on error. That function success, function error, and that controller we need to post into app module. Ionic supports switch framework. Phone gap framework. What is the role of Angular JS in Ionic framework? Angular JS gives well-architectured MVC framework which provide better way to develop enterprise mobile applications. So Angular JS is needed most for Ionic application development. Is it possible to develop Ionic application without Angular JS? Yes, Angular JS is most needed. It is needed. It's because it gives MVC architecture, and Ionic is based on MVC architecture only. List of controllers in Ionic framework. As you can see, then controller, we have to define controller functions within the controller. Here dollar scope is the brain of that controller, and dollar scope dot add is one function, dollar scope dot subtract is function, and that every function is assigned to dollar scope variable, which is the heart of the controller. How you get current user's current location using Ionic framework? By using ng Cordova geolocation plugin. How you get user current location? How you save variables in Ionic framework? That is two types of variables are there. One is two type of way is there: SQLite way or local storage way. How can you check internet is available in Ionic framework or not? Using connection object, using Cordova network status plugin object, and that we need to write within device ready function. Yeah, Ionic platform ready function. How can you customize Ionic framework pop-up? So normally we know the pop-up methods will be available for Ionic also it is available. So you have to create one method that is so alert. In so alert we need to declare one function that Ionic pop-up dot alert, and you have to give your default user defined title with the template, whatever template you want to use. Then if the person is clicking that OK button, then whatever action you need to perform, that you can write here alert pop-up dot then. What is Ionic market? Ionic market is the market which gives the developer to submit the startups, to download the startups themes, and to submit small projects so that the other users can get one idea. So what is Ionic lab? Ionic lab gives us facility to do R&D for the app creation, app review, app building, app run, app upload, app logging. I cannot say it gives every facility, but as a for starting onwards, it gives the best. Thank you.